In Luke chapter 13, verse 25, Jesus speaking. He said, while men slept, the enemy invaded his farm and sowed tares among the seed. And the disciples or his servants began to query. I said, Master, but we saw that you sow, it was only seed that you sow. Why do we now found out that tares are not growing among the seed? In verse 28 of Luke 13, Jesus said to them, the enemy has done this. If you take a careful look at your family, you will discover, or agree with me, that somehow the enemy has tampered with certain things. Am I talking here? It is ignorant to think or assume that because you're a Christian, you don't have an enemy. There are enemies everywhere. I've told us before that the enemy of a pastor is a fellow pastor. The enemy of a teller is a fellow teller. The enemy of a doctor is a fellow doctor. The enemies of a church is other churches. Am I talking here? And I'm grateful to God because we have a platform, an opportunity to address our enemies at any given time. And this is one of such moments that we have to handle them in the place of prayer. Where we read Psalm 59 verse 1. The psalmist says, deliver me from my enemies. Deliver me from them that rise up against me. Am I talking here? There are people that your failure, your pain is giving them pleasure. They don't want to hear that you slept and woke up. There are people that I'm telling you, most of them, some of them are Christian, whose desire, expectation to see that when they come to church, they don't see people in the church. There are those whose prayer point is to see that you don't fulfill destiny. Am I talking here? Listen to me. You must understand that in destiny, what you don't stop will ultimately stop you. What you always pamper will eventually hammer you. Am I talking here? Listen, I'm conscious of the truth. I don't like preaching fear. But a man's enemy are members of his own household. Am I talking here? You would have dealt a big blow. I mean, if you want to handle your external enemies, by 80%, deal with your internal enemies. Because the strength of your external enemy is your what? Somebody is feeding them. Somebody is working. Somebody who is fraternizing with you is working against you behind. I'm conscious of this truth. Am I talking here? Mind those you share your dream with, your plans with. It was the brethren of Joseph that came after him. It was not Pharaoh. Just because he shared his dream. He shared his dream with them.